headphones, and one moment I need to I need to turn off the fridge. And the joke is that it makes too much sound, but I've already forgotten to turn it on once. So all my dumplings in the freezer, they're now like one big huge dumpling with meat. So yeah, it's funny. You can hear how loud it is. Like, well, that's what they used to build in the Soviet Union, I guess. Much quieter now. Yep. So, welcome everybody. Let's see what is the deal today. So the deal today is, okay, that's the recording. Actually, it's translation, right? So, 5 of us. So yeah, let's see the talk. And yeah, I think the chat is somewhere there. Top chat, whatever, live chat. Let me see. Oh, here you are. Hello, everybody. Yeah, of course I cannot hear you. You bet. But well, at least I can see your questions, right? I think here I can also, like, if I switch on. So I'm streaming window capture. No, display capture is fine. And there was this chat thing, but I would rather have chat here. Oh, hi, Mike Asia. So yeah, so today nothing well, actually it is special in a way, because as you know, I've stopped doing my meetups because, well, they sent me a bill on $500. Actually more, and then I thought that this one was. So let's say just this one, even if we're speaking of non-premium, this one costs 20 plus pounds per month, I think. And for 20 plus pounds, that's similar to one packet, one package I sent to, let's say, Pakistan. So you know what? Instead of sponsoring this meetup, I would rather move on YouTube and Twitter, and then I can have some money to send, I don't know, candies and stickers to people who never got them. It's my hobby. I've realized that a lot of people around the world, they never got stickers from conferences or never got, candies from British shops. So instead of sponsoring this one, I would rather every few months I will send it to somebody who did something good for community, from somebody who is living a tough life, because not everybody is living a good life. Yeah. So now let's see. Let me actually hide this. Yeah. Now, so this Vanus thing. Basically, I was contacted by I was contacted by some friends from Vanus, and they told me that it's an open source. They have Slack channel. They have GitHub. I'm not sure what on earth this stuff is. What is it? Oh, okay. Vanus friends. First problem here. I love this feature. I want every website to have it, but we have a problem now that this stuff remains white, and yeah, make it transparent or something, because it's killing my eyes this way. Yeah. So now let's go and see what is it about. So because I have no idea. I remember I was looking on their GitHub, and I think it was Go. And there was also this very friendly person from their CEO, actually, I was speaking to, and I think it's Lucas, but I'm not sure. I cannot open the messages now because it's kind of private. Not kind, it is private, and I'm trying to protect people from this one. I wanted it to be removed anyway. So all I know, it's something to do with messaging, and it's something to do with Golang, and they have tickets, and they have community. So friends, that's the first thing of today. Just go here, and if you are still looking for a project to participate, just join this one, okay? Because there are no obligations. They're not going to kill you, they're friends. Well, no, they're not going to kill you. And one moment, there's this the cleaning screens on tablets, which can feel when you touch them. It's like, it's so hard. Yeah, anyway. So and so it's Golang and it's messaging. So let's see. Open source cloud native serverless message queue for building EDA applications with ease. Okay, I only don't understand what is EDA. What is EDA application? No, I don't think it's this one. Event-driven architecture. Okay, cool. So, okay, I kind of understand what it is, but you know, I'm not sure, like, looking at the page itself, because what I'm going to do today, I'm going to look at the whole of this stuff, and like from, you see, I'm kind of DevRel, so I connect those. Originally it was 4. I copied from somebody, but then I modified it. So I'm trying to modify to bring together sales, marketing, product, engineering, and community. So I cannot just go and, let's say, to GitHub and say that, oh, cool, they've got cool code. There are 200 million projects on GitHub, and there are many cool ones, but not many of them bring value to people. Not all of them. So I'm trying to understand, like, what will it give to the people? So from being it open source, like, well, I'm not sure it should be on the page, but it's actually good. Actually, business values it. I'm just like, this should be reevaluated maybe, but it's a small thing, so don't bother. So I'm not sure, like, innovative, because it tells me nothing, right? It would be probably cool if it told me what exactly is so innovative. So if instead of that it was provides a platform, blah 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 platform, let's say messaging platform, which on the top of all the traditional values does such and such, then it would be cool. Because from this one I don't know what exactly makes it innovative. Okay, so we can see that they can have a source from cloud and databases and more, and then they have lambdas. I don't really know what this stuff is, but this is probably Kubernetes, this is probably closures, I'm not sure. And then so they send it, basically it's like well, oversimplified, but there's stuff like Apache Camel, right? Right, so which is also open source, which is this one. It's an old stuff, so it's really useful and robust and simple as well. So sometimes when you don't want to well, always go with the simplest solution possible, as long as you can remove it easily, because Apache Camel is much easier. Vanus is cool, but if you use Vanus in the wrong places, it might be the best tool ever, but if you use it where it shouldn't be used, you'll have negative experience, and then you won't use Vanus when it should be used. So just be careful, like when you're using, if you have much simpler case than that, just use Apache Camel or something. Oh, it's serverless. Now we're talking. So interesting. What exactly? An event platform. Okay, so they have standards. Oh, 1 second, I need to check my calendar because I have a mentorship. I think it's at 12. I'm on this thing called ADP list. No, it's fine, we still have 2 hours. I'm on this thing. Okay, so you can ask. So it's not advertisement, actually, it's all free stuff. It allows you to mentor and be mentored. Okay, and the cool stuff about it is that it's all free. I think you can buy a coffee to a mentor you liked, but well, all I get is free, those virtual badges, which, well, they're nice. You can add them to LinkedIn, and you can also be a mentor as well, or mentee, or both. I'm both. It's really nice. People, they are nice. Anyway, coming back. So I have at 12 o'clock in 2 hours time, I have a meeting with an English language teacher who is moving into IT, and for some reason he started learning web, and I'm not convinced. So we'll have a very interesting discussion with him, because I'm like, well, I will ask him, why on earth would you move web if you want to get employed? They're different things. I'm not saying don't learn web, I'm saying check the market. Anyway, so they have standards. Okay, so oh, this is interesting. So something called cloud events. that is nice. It's actually a good topic to speak about, let's say, Atlanta Java community. Okay, now we're talking. This is the part I like already. Like, I'm already in love with this stuff. Camel, I'm in love with you already. So, but Vanus cloud events is cool. It would be nice if you were using the same, if they were using the same open source definition here and here. So like, just stick with one, okay? It's not big, but just stick with one. It's either open dash source or it's open space source with capitals, whatever. Platforms are built globally for hybrid and multi. Oh, this is good. Hybrid, I would assume hybrid is like you have stuff on premises, like databases. Let me just quickly check if there are questions. If there are any questions, just ask me, okay, in the live chat or whatever. So yeah, I think live chat is enabled. If it's not, then tweet me on Twitter. I'll be checking Twitter from time to time on my mobile phone. I cannot check it here because I don't want personal stuff to be visible. Okay, I only have one screen. So I really care about you, friends, so I don't want to it will happen here and there, but I really don't want your personal information to be visible when I can protect it. But happen here and there means that I might open a window which I shouldn't. Then I will have to delete the recording. I don't have time to edit. So this one. Oh, they're elastic, friends. No, they're not. I don't know, this is elastic scaling. That has nothing to do with elastic, I guess. I don't think it's elastic CO. Okay. Easily integrate various databases, cloud services, workloads. Okay, that's good. Workflow. With built-in serverless workflow, users can easily build enterprise. So it was driven architecture, but it was event-driven architecture. Yeah. Okay, so and also the messaging is traceable. So good stuff. And that price level support. Well, yeah. Oh, 5 minutes or less. That's bloody fast. Okay, and they have Twitter, obviously, right? This one. Hopefully it works. Yeah. Oh, it works. And I didn't. Oh no, I was following it. It's this piece of software which is called Twitter, which is a nice one, but yeah. So I need to wait till it like loads everything. So this thing has 19 followers. This sucks. Let's give them some love. Yeah, and let's do it. Hi, friends. Okay, let's give them some. I think it's like this. You can see how slow my my internet is. Okay. Messaging queue. I think it's like this, right? The only bad thing, they only have 19 subscribe. Please subscribe and check their GitHub. Where we'll go now, because this stuff we've seen. Okay, it's well, messaging stuff. We go here. Okay. feeling it will be fun. Okay. Yeah, it's coffee. It's not vodka. It's coffee. I don't drink alcohol. And I don't suggest anybody to drink alcohol. It kills your brain. Now, some people like it, so I don't judge, but just do some research on what it does to your brain. And if the research tells you good things, then find the quality research. It's like it's taking away your best years. So when I'm 70, I want to be riding my Porsche, my Jaguar, and I want to know that I actually help people a lot, and I want to know that this Jaguar is just a small part of stuff, and this is stuff I do for myself, but there's a lot of stuff I will be doing for others at 70. But if it was vodka, then at 70 I would be probably just alive and jobless, so no, not my choice. Anyway, so let's first take a look at the company. I mean at the repo. So that's them, 18 followers, one of them is me. So that should change. Top languages: Go, Java, Shell, JavaScript. This is big. Why it's big? Because it allows you to, it allows everybody to participate, all right? It's all the modern stuff. CSS. So many people start with web. To be honest, even to this English language teacher today, I can say that, look, we can do that stuff. And then Java as well. It's old, but it's still kicking and it's quite powerful, although you might consider Kotlin. Shell is going nowhere. Shell is there to stay forever. It's beautiful. I actually need to learn Shell. I actually should go for, let's say, exorcism, right? Exorcism.org. If I went here and I went to what? How do they call it? Bash? Yeah. So I probably should do this exercises in Bash. That would be nice. Anyway, back. Exorcism. But yeah, anyway, just drop me a link or ask me. Yeah, ask me later, like if you need any links, if I told anything, and yeah, and I will try to bring them to you. Now, so they have 14 repos. Let's take a look at their repos. Because I'm not just going... This, by the way, this current event is not connected to Vanus directly. It's not like the CEO or other friends from Vanus asked me to do it. This one, actually, they spoke to me, and by the way they speak, I mean, obviously they're polite and nice people, but I was like, it looks people care about the project. What is this project about if these people care about it? So I went and asked London Java community to have a talk with these friends. And then I also, I created this thing to take a look. And then I thought, actually I was going to investigate it. And then I thought, why do I investigate it alone, right? So you should share with your friends. Isn't that the whole point of life? Sharing with friends. Now, let's see this one. So this is this is the stuff I really like. So it can be Vanus, it can be C#, for example, which is I assume is open source as well. So we can do it this way. C#, for example, let's check C# GitHub. Okay, it's open source. So but both for C# and it's not Vanus, right? It's Link All Labs. So both for Microsoft and Link All on .NET platform, Link All Apps. I'll do this thing. I'll go to repositories and I will look at this stuff really closely. I will sort it by normally I sort by Fox, but for some reason this one only has stars. That's okay. Because look, this one, when it goes like this, it shows me the project is alive. And this stuff shows me that people actually care about this project. At least they intended to probably... It's a very good bookmark when you fork it. I fork it purely for bookmarks most of the time. But it shows you that some people... Well, at least people cared about making this bookmark, okay? And by the way, when you fork For example, if you go to ASP.NET Core, and when you fork here, okay. Oh, I already have it. Well, bad example. Let's fork something else. But basically, what I was trying to say that forking counts as a green square. Okay. So I'm not sure. Can I fork core? Oh, it's also in PowerShell. This is good. So I understand Microsoft. I understand it's different from our stuff. Create fork. So and now I've got a green square. Now I got a green square here. And now I don't really need to like remember this stuff because there's a this stuff because it's like a book markup, the best ever. You see this one here, one contribution. Which is it? Oh, I created a repository. Core. Nice. Now back to our stuff. So if we sort it by stars, I understand it's not like thousands like in Microsoft, but please, Microsoft had 0 stars at some point because GitHub didn't exist. You cannot compare one of the richest comparisons with a bunch of heroes who created a useful product. And yeah, messaging platforms, they're extremely interesting stuff, extremely interesting. So yeah, so you can specialize purely in messaging platforms. So they have separate documentation website. Okay, this one. Let's see. Oh, that's a G-Jink. I'm not sure how to Savage Growth. I'm not sure how to pronounce your name, but yeah, I know this friend by his avatar. So yeah, this is funny. Now let's go further. So that's the documentation, right? Good. I'm just looking. Okay, so they have documentation runs with Node Package Manager. Okay. Oh, this one should be fixed. Oh, it's on the website. This is interesting. So if we go here, Lincoln Labs Vanus, right? Okay, if I go here, and I think what they're saying that in the bottom, no, not here, maybe in the docs itself, let's see. You see this? This is nice. By the way, you can go and reach a feature there, like this one. Like if you want to contribute to Vanus and you think you cannot code, just go here to issues and well, check the issues if they don't exist, but maybe tell them that it would be nice to have small screenshot here, not screenshot but just a button, this pencil icon thing here. They could make a screenshot of this small area. Okay, actually we can contribute together now, like, yes, that will be easier, because it won't be done, guys. Like, it will be years till somebody does it because people don't care as much as I do. So what I will do, I'm hiding my bookmarks. I will make Windows smaller. Okay, I will try to make it even more smaller. Yeah, not easy. Well, I'll just give this. No, that's my exorcism. Sorry about that. Well, sorry, not sorry. Where's my window? Did it get close? Yeah, it got closed. Anyway, what was the? It was Vanus, but it was. Oh, I can just go to GitHub, right? I go to GitHub. Yeah, it got closed. I'm working from tablet. It's extremely easy to mess up here. Okay, like you click what you think, you don't even know that you're clicking something. Like the tab, the trackpad here, it's awful, and it reacts to my thumbs when I touch it by accident. So so what we wanted was actually to go to link. You see, now I found it from the bookmark which I created by checking it out. So let's say if we go to docs here, okay, and then we have link all labs. Now link. This one and this one, and I want to do this stuff, and I want to do it this way, and when my yeah, thank you very much, finally. And we will yeah, my problem. We'll do this. So will it work? No, it won't work because it's a piece of computer. So I can click but not with a finger. This is bloody. Okay, that's just for the user convenience and just to show people that you can do with the documentation as well. Example contribution. So I will quickly go through the list, but it doesn't docs reference, docs connectors, cloud functions, how to use. Oh, one more thing, link called docs. I want to see the contribution committee. Okay, before I commit anything, I want to see this stuff. Oh, and by the way, I need to open my YouTube as well, right? Because well, okay, this thing, because I want to see your chat. I know there's a way to do it in OBS, but well, if it was on a separate screen, I would be using it. Okay, there's not much happening now. So here, let's create. So we go to that's contribution committee. That's a very good idea to check it before you actually contribute anything. Okay. Okay, so they are open to like fixing stuff. For example, you can fix the file itself because here is a dot and here is no dot. Yeah, I'll just create one. Issues. New issue. Documentation. Docs. Add icon. Is it edit this page or is it the page? This page. Okay. Now this one's okay. Not here. Back. Here. 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 mentions. Okay, this stuff. There was this pencil thing. And we'll give them a screenshot as well. And that goes for everything. It's like, well, it's important not to overdo it, all right? So these days I don't actually do this stuff often. Okay, but like in this case, it's more to show people that it can be done. The README file only mentions the get this page link, but doesn't show a screenshot what this button look like. Yes, but I would prefer for the item to be marked as time issue, so somebody junior could make her his first and source contribution. Okay. And here we, of course, we need to add this stuff. Oh, we didn't probably. Okay. This link. Okay, submit new issue. Yeah. Done. And I've got another point for today. Hooray! So if you go here now, you can see that there is a green thing. Okay, that's not bad for a DevRel guy who is fully employed and his job has nothing to do with GitHub. Zero. Yeah, I cannot talk about my job. Sorry, not sorry. 1 second. Let me check the chat and we'll go to the Golang thing. Yeah, the chat is not too active, but it's active. And 9 people watching. Well, one of them is me, but still it's like, it's quite a record for my channel. So now, Vanus stuff. So now we saw the docs. They have the docs. You can run them with NPM and they need some love. Even just raising issues is cool. It's not just raising issues. They're like, they're good. Now, you see they have this one pinned. And also we can see from here that, not this one, this one. So if you go by stars, that's their number 1 and it's Go. So that's exactly what I need. Other projects look nice as well. But for example, this project, don't touch. Don't even touch. It's stale. This one, if you want to touch it, go to our Vanus friends and ask them what's going on, okay? Because you don't want to be like contributing to something which will never be used. What's the point? Now, sorry, I need to sleep more. It's a good habit to sleep. So this project, yeah, with ease. Let's see from here. See quick start. Okay, I like quick starts. Let's see. Okay, 1 second. This computer will kill me. This is awful. Anyway. Okay. And this one I will actually pin so it doesn't get like lost. Okay, there's something about China. Oh, and now we're kind of done, because on this machine, I'm not sure I have a Docker. It's not even a machine, it's a laptop. It's not even a laptop, it's a tablet. It's like iPad, but a cheap version, and it runs on Windows. We can try. Okay, but I don't think it will be fast. And that's not nice. That's killing the whole point of this stuff. Do I have VLS? That's our Windows service for I asked for VLS, please, not this piece of stuff. Even VLS 2 actually I need. Okay, we won't be able to do it on this machine this way, so we need to find two other ways. So if we had, we would have to install Docker Minikube Kubernetes, CTL, what is kubectl? Command line tooling, yeah, this stuff. Okay, but here, when it's installed, we'll run these commands. Yeah, that requires my program machine, the one which is, well, a few hours flight away from here. Okay, and that's why you should be using Max. Yeah, not this. On Max it's so easy. Okay, I don't want to make this video like a point how to install Docker on Windows, and I don't want to try it on this tablet as well, because I'll show you the memory now. So I'm already using 89% of memory and 100% of CPU. So if I start using more, well, it was a spike, but still, if I start using Docker and Kubernetes on the top, it will fry the machine. Well, the machine will keep working, but it will start affecting the OBS, which is here in the background, which is recording stuff to the cloud. Okay, so that's not nice. That's not nice at all. Oh yeah, so kubectl, as Mike Asia says. Thank you, Mike Asia. Everybody follow him on YouTube. Let's see. Oh, he lives in Beijing. Oh my god, I want to go to Beijing. Yeah. Sorry, Mike, now you're famous, officially. Oh, Final Fantasy. Just imagine this stuff being like rendered and stuff. Yeah, Mike, let me know if you don't want me to mention the account. There's not much I can change now, but still. So, what can we do with the limited tools we have? We can review the project. In terms of open source, of course. What other way can it be? So now we go here. No, not here. Here, number one. Sorry. Oof, I need sleep. So they have Vanus dev. That's the one I've already shown to you. This one, right? Let's see. It had 19 people. Probably now it has like 20 or something, if we're lucky. Because we did. No, it's still 19. Okay, next time. So they explain how to contribute, and they have GitHub issues. So let's first check how to contribute, and then we go to issues, and then we call it a day. All right, because not on this machine, friends, not on this machine. I'm not even going to try it. Last time I tried to install Windows Linux for Windows thing. It's just like everything became so slow. So they explain how to contribute. First contribution. Okay, pull requests. Okay, so they have style, blah blah blah. I have a very simple solution for that, because it looks like longish. But what I do normally, I just look at the way other tickets are created, especially the ones which were accepted. Okay, so okay, let's see this one, and let's actually do this stuff, because we can fork it, right? We can fork it, we can copy it even. I wish it didn't. It opened in the new window, not in new tab. But anyway, now we can close it. 1 second. Okay, so if I go here and I do new, no, I need to close this stuff. I said close project. Thank you. Yeah, not on this machine. Okay. This machine might be not powerful enough to have Kubernetes installed, but it's small and punchy. It still can check a project out. Oh, okay. I'll need to learn from Mike Asia how they build it online. So maybe when we make this online event with LoungeJava community happen, or actually, to be honest, it would be nice just to have an event with Vanus to see how stuff works from their side, because I don't want to reinvent the bicycle. Okay. Okay, so bicycles. So here, if you go to the back to the stuff, and we go to issues, and here we go two ways. We go this way, issue, okay, and this issue. And here I want to see good first issue. Will it work like this? Nope. Who cares? It's not a label. It is a label in a way. Okay. Oh, that's how it works. Label, and then you need to use quotes. So this one. And also what I will do closed. Because remember they had the requirements for how it should be. No, I want this closed. Don't trick me. Oh, that's interesting. Does it mean that there only was so we have, yes, so we only have, they only ever had one good first time issue. Okay, so you see, when we created good first time issue in Google in their docs, it was one of the very first good first time issues. So for them it's probably big, because they desperately need, not desperately, but they need people in open source. So I want to have closed issues. Okay, and without this thing, I want to see what they look like. Before I continue, I need to check the comments. Yep. So if we take a look at something which has a lot of comments, most commented. Oh yeah, so this one, there was a battle there. There was a battle and they accepted it. So most probably the standards are high here. You see, the standards are high. So that's what we should follow. So. Sorry, I'm not in state to continue, but I'll just quickly check and then we'll see, and then we'll say goodbye. So I'll put this issue here in the chat. Don't leave it to me to fix. I shouldn't take all the glory to myself. So once functions, pre-built functions with plans transformer charging. Oh. So it's a bit like lambdas. So you create functions and they affect your events. Not true. Lambda, the functions, they don't affect your events, but they can make custom behavior depending on the events which happened. Yeah. And then these events will be changed themselves, the new ones, something like this. Vanus codes. Okay, so they describe how what the function looks like. Oh, GDink is it? Okay. So let's see if we have it in the project itself. Trust project. Oh, now it will do indexes. Oh my god. So yeah, I'll need to sleep at least a little bit to understand this better. But what I could do is like I could do this. I've got the project now. You see, and we have an examples of them. We have, for example, this thing, okay, and that looks like something similar to what they said. So that will be a good point to investigate. And just to be honest, just building their project, Vanus project, it will be a good point because there's no guaranteed builds on your local machine. So they might have missed something, but might not. So yeah, so I will consider continuing on this later. Maybe when I'm back to UK after third, okay, because it requires a more powerful machine than this piece of tablet actually. But anyway, it was oh yeah, so Mike Asia, if you can send me to my Twitter the specific link to the online environment, I would really like to try it. I'll create another session, okay, and that will be quite nice because my current machine is this Microsoft Surface, okay. Sorry about that. Microsoft Surface. It's winter here, and if I manage to make it with Microsoft Surface, it means that a lot of people around the world will be able to do it better, to do it with their machines, which are not always the most powerful. So yeah, Mike Asia, let's do it. So send me the link, okay, and to this docs and with the links to the playground, and I will actually just write it now. Okay. Let's see my activity. When did it happen? Anyway, this is crazy. I'm growing like 10% per week. It will stop, but for now it's like, it's nice. Of course I'll give a like to myself. Oh, that's a wrap. No, I don't want to waste space. Okay, so we had a brief overview of, it wasn't actually Vanus as such, right? It was Lincoln Labs. Next time we will take a look at the playground for Vanus. Vanus Dev, I think it was, wasn't it? You can see how slow it is, like, for God's sake, it takes, just typing is awful. I want it to be like better visible than it's so I want people to see that it's actually a screenshot, but without giving the whole screen. For the God, this is awful. This is so bad. I don't like the system like at all. What white original? Okay, and here. Hope they will allow me to test Vanus. Even on a slow, on a simple motion. Without killing it with VLS installation. Okay. Yeah, I think it's VLS. Is it VLS or is it VSL? VSL. It's VSL. Okay, and that will be open source, and that will be enterprise. What was it? EMA, or what was the word they were constantly using? ED something. Okay. EDA. I'm trying not to ever give more than 2 tags, and yeah. Okay. What is it doing now? Like, really, I've just added a hashtag. Can I please submit the thank you? Yeah, I don't need this stuff. That's the thing, I'm really afraid of using this thing, because sometimes I want to click the tweet button and then it moves, everything moves in the last second, and then I lose my tweet. So yeah, friends, I believe it's a wrap for today. And yeah, so see you next time, and thank you very much for watching, and definitely check and go and check projects of our friends from Lincoln, okay, and especially Vanus. I think it's an extremely good space for you to start up. It's like, it's hard for me to find the reason why you shouldn't start it, okay, because you will learn Go much better. you learn messaging much better, you help people to help people, which matters, and well, and it will look very well on your resume, trust me. And I think they even pay for fixing like some bugs and stuff, so like it's not much, it's like $50, but you know, for what is not much for some of us, it's like a lifesaver for another one. So for $50/$150 you can buy a ton of milk and feed some kids. So like, if you don't need $50, send them to a charity, like really. Okay, let's go and stop the translation before I said too much. So thank you all, live long and prosper. Bye bye.